The little lantern that guided the forest path. Deep within an ancient wood, where silent, towering cedars stood, a little lantern hung one night, glowing with a golden light. Its flame was small yet warm and bright, a gentle star against the night, though quiet winds would softly blow. Steady light refused to go. Around it, fireflies danced with grace, leaving trails through open space. Owls watched calmly from above, guardians of the forest love. The moon shone through the branches high, silver painting earth and sky. The little lantern looked around, listening to each peaceful sound. It whispered to the quiet air, I am only one small light out here. The forest stretches far and wide. Darkness waits on every side. How could one small flame like mine ever make the pathway shine? A nearby pine tree gently swayed, its ancient branches softly played. It answered in a patient tone, no light ever shines alone. Even stars that seem so small help the night embrace us all. The lantern listened carefully, though doubtful still it seemed to be. What if someone loses sight? What if I am not enough tonight? The breeze came floating through the trees, carrying the scent of leaves. It softly whispered, do not fear, every traveler starts right here. One safe step is all they need. Then another follows indeed. The lantern glowed a little more brighter than it had before. Soon footsteps echoed through the wood, a young fox searching where it stood. I have wandered farther than I planned. Nothing looks the way I planned. Its little eyes searched all around, but no familiar trail was found. The lantern gently flicked the way, turning darkness soft as day. The fox smiled with thankful cheer. I can see the pathway here. Step by step it wandered home, no longer frightened or alone. The lantern watched with quiet joy, helping just one little boy, or fox, or bird, or passing deer who happened to be wandering near. Not long after rain began falling softly through the land, tiny drops kissed every leaf, bringing cool and sweet relief. The lantern's flame grew small and low as breezes stronger came to blow. It wandered deep inside once more. Perhaps I cannot help any more. Just then an old badger came walking slowly through the rain. Its paws were tired from the day. It searched for shelter on the way. The lantern shone despite the storm, its tiny flame still safely warm. The badger saw the golden light smiling through the raining night. What a blessing, softly said, this little light has safely led. The lantern felt its colors rise like dawn, awakening the skies. Still one question lingered there, floating gently through the air. Storms return to another night. Will I still protect my light? Can a little flame remain even through the wind and rain? The answer waited in the dawn, where every faithful light lives on. The rain grew softer as it fell, like a quiet evening bell. The clouds began to drift away, welcoming the break of day. The little lantern's tiny flame still burned steady, just the same. Though the storm had tested all, it had refused to fade or fall. The first birds sang their morning song, cheerful notes the whole world old would long. Sunlight filtered through the trees, dancing with the gentle breeze. The lantern watched the golden rays brighten all the forest ways. Though daylight now had filled the land, it understood at last its stand. Night had been its special time, its quiet hour, its gentle climb. It did not need to outshine day, it only helped along the way. The wise old pine bent low once more, its roots deep in the forest floor. You have learned what every light must know. True brightness is not measured so by how far your glow can reach, but by every heart you teach. Keep walking without fear, because hope is always near. The lantern glowed with peaceful pride, its golden flame alive inside. Soon a family crossed the trail, their little child grew tired and pale. The evening shadows slowly spread purple skies above their heads. The path grew dim beneath the trees hidden by the thickening leaves. Then the child looked up with joy. Look, a little light ahead. The lantern welcomed them once more, just as it had done before. Step by step they safely passed, reaching home at last. The mother smiled with grateful eyes. What a gift beneath the skies. Someone placed a lantern here so no traveler need fear. The lantern quietly smiled within. It needed no reward to win. For every thankful passing face filled its heart with quiet grace. Night returned as nights will do, covering earth with velvet blue. Stars appeared in countless streams, lighting forests, hills, and dreams. The little lantern shone once more, standing by the woodland door, not the largest, not the bright, simply faithful through the night. An old owl landed overhead, tilting softly its wise head. I have watched you many years, lighting paths through hopes and fears. Many flames burn bold and high, then disappear without goodbye. But faithful lights that quietly stay help the lost to find their way. The lantern listened peacefully, filled with gentle certainty. It no longer wished to know whether others saw its glow. It had found a deeper part. Light begins inside the heart. One small candle through the night can become another sight. One warm welcome, one kind flame, one soft whisper, one known name can comfort hearts that walk alone until they safely journey home. The forest slowly learned this too. Every creature somehow knew where the little lantern shone. No one ever walked alone. Travelers came from near and far, guided like a faithful star. Some remembered years gone by, others simply wondered why such a tiny light remained, never asking to be named. The lantern needed nothing more than standing by the forest door, for every evening, every night brought another chance to fight. Just one path, one hopeful way until the coming of the day. So if someday shadows fall and you feel frightened, weak or small, remember every faithful light begins with simply shining bright. You may never fully see whose tomorrow you will be, helping with your quiet flame, though they never know your name. Like the little lantern true, keep your kindness shining through. Even in the darkest night, hope begins with one small light, and somewhere in a peaceful wood, where ancient cedar trees still stood, a little lantern gently gleams, guarding pathways, hopes, and dreams, whispering softly through the night. One kind heart can become a light. That was the poem. Now the message of the poem. You do not need to be the brightest person in the world to change someone's life. Like the little lantern that faithfully guided travelers through the forest, even a small act of kindness, encouragement, or compassion can become a light that helps others find hope, courage, and the way forward. Hope you liked the poem. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more soft spoken videos. Thank you.